people will say that Goku doesn't grow at all and he stays the same from when he's a kid to where we got to this point now. So you agree or disagree with that? Either or why? Because we got one of those people right here on the, today's show who thinks Goku hasn't changed at all.
He has completely changed.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he has completely changed, and I think Tim will probably explain it better because he's explained it on a previous recording that we've done. Is initially OG Dragon Ball Goku was just a straight up killer. It was only when he got into contact with I forget the android
Aider.
Yeah, go on, Tim. I'll let you finish off because it was your take that you.
No, keep on going, man.
No, it was your take. I was gonna throw it back at you. This is your take. You do it more justice than I will.
Yeah, Goku's what they call a flat arc. So he has his truth, he lives by his truth, and he doesn't stray from the truth. It only gets greater. And he started off as killing, and he didn't start getting any type of what we see as him now until Android 8 put into his head, no, don't kill him. He's already down. There's nothing he can do. If he comes back, you can beat him again. We see that as a constant theme for Goku throughout the story from that point in time. People try to throw it in the face of, oh, that's bad writing, but if they haven't seen that moment, then they wouldn't really understand it. And then we start seeing more progression all the way up to, I would say, like we were saying before, the Namek saga is probably where his true character progression ends. And then he gets something a little bit more with the Cell saga and understanding who his son is. But the biggest progression in turn is the Namek saga, because that's when he comes to terms with who he is as a Saiyan, and then he fulfills the prophecy of the Super Saiyan. A lot of people sleep on that aspect of it. It is, and that's probably one of the greatest prophecies written in anime. People can debate it till they turn blue in the face, and there's nothing that's going to get me to change that. But his character from 10 years old all the way up to the end of Super, from when he's fighting Beast Gohan, is a completely different character. He's wiser in it. Yeah, he's still dumb as far as knowledge as what we consider it. But as far as character knowledge, he is smarter with battle. He knows more techniques. He knows how to handle his ki better. He can train people. He just doesn't really train people. But like, if I keep on following that pattern, you'll see a progression of his character.
Look, I agree with everything you said, brother. You said it perfectly. That's what I was gonna say and more. So anybody else, because I'm not going.
No, that's what I was about to say. Honestly, about the Aider thing, because that's when he changed. Yeah. I would definitely say like his character developing arc ended after Cell, because I think after that Toriyama was like, yeah, he was supposed to be out of this.
Facts. No, look, Aider for sure, because I try to explain to people all the time. Do you know how many bodies this man has for real? like
everybody don't even know it.
Like this man was really a killer. Forget bumping his head. He was really a demon.
Yeah. He still had access to that.
Facts. Kenny, what's up?
So who's the one? Who's the one that doesn't believe he's changed?
That one. That one over there. The face.
Question.
I want to know why you think he doesn't change. Are you comparing it to like a Piccolo or a Vegeta? Who, I'll let you get to it. Piccolo has better progression than Vegeta, but go on ahead.
So I can answer all of these questions now. Well, for one, I kind of have a handicap, so I've never seen Dragon Ball. But I will say this: from DBZ to Super, Goku is the same person. From DBZ to Super, that man is the same exact person.
He doesn't change in any way. He doesn't grow.
I mean, sure.
But his personality doesn't grow.
I'm Goku. No, that's it. You're strong. Let's fight.
How are you looking at what's your benchmark for character progression? That's why I was asking. Like, are you comparing it to a Vegeta, where we see the evil, the good, or are you like what's your benchmark for progression?
I would compare it to the other characters in the show. Like, yeah, so I guess in Dragon Ball Z will be Vegeta and Piccolo. Like in Hunter x Hunter, I don't know if y'all have seen it, but Gon and Killer both had crazy character development. Mero, crazy character development. Nope.
Gon?
None of that.
Gon didn't really have character development for real.
Not at all.
Happy-go-lucky kid to a bloodthirsty murderer.
And one
Yeah,
arc,
that happened
and then
one
he went
time.
right back to it. He went right back to it.
That's what I'm saying. He went right back to that same person. I can make
that
that same argument for if when Goku went Super Saiyan, he literally told his son, "You need to clear out because I'm about to
crash out."
Like he was
like. Do you think like a Luffy or a Naruto have progressed as characters?
No, I don't think Naruto's had much character development either.
What about Luffy? Do you watch One Piece?
Oh yeah, I watch One Piece. Is one of my favorite. Yeah, for sure.
You think Luffy's had progression? You want to say yeah. I can see it in your face. You want to say yeah.
Say it, Kenny. Go and say it.
You want to say yeah, but it's the same thing. It's the same character arc, same character progression that Goku goes through.
Nah, so this is all I'm saying.
With Luffy, not at all.
Back to Dragon Ball Z, like with Vegeta, we've seen him go. With Vegeta, we've seen him go from evil to anti-hero to actually a member of the team, like a good guy.
Yeah.
And then we've even seen him fall in love.
Yeah.
We've seen about half of that for Goku, maybe.
So I think what it is it comes down to that flat character arc and that positive or negative character arc because you can see the progression of Vegeta way different than what you can with Goku. Goku's character is more living within his truth while Vegeta is finding his truth. So since you see Vegeta finding his truth, you see that as character progression because you see him going from I'm eating other sentient beings to I'm taking my kid to Disney World because he punched me in the face. Right? That's so you've seen that progression while Goku is more internal truth progression. And he's already living by his truth versus finding his truth. I know I've repeated myself right there, but so it's a more tangible progression that you see with Vegeta. But that doesn't take away the progression that Goku went through. But since you haven't seen OG, you haven't seen that true progression of him between 10 and 18 years old or 25 when the story of Z starts, or 23, my bad. I think he was like 23.
That's fair. I also like to take back my statement about Naruto. He's definitely had character development from his knuckleheaded character. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. The knuckleheaded kid that he was to...
Wait, that take back. What are the comments saying? What are the comments saying?
The comments haven't said anything about...
the comments ain't said nothing about it yet. But
what I'm saying is I take it back because he went from that knuckleheaded kid to like a responsible ninja. I'll give him that. But Goku, it's always been you're strong, let's fight. As far as I've watched it.
No, it has. Oh my god.
As far as I watched it from Z to Super, it's you're strong, let's fight.
You suck.
And like the occasional, I won't let you destroy my planet.
Hold on, but the thing is, like, I think the Super Saiyan speech. Now I don't have it in front of me. I don't know the whole monologue. But when he's sitting there saying like I'm the protector of the universe and all that other stuff, that pretty much encapsulates his thing. Yeah, he does have this whole "you're strong, I want to fight," but he got that from Grandpa Gohan and Master Roshi. That was also one of the reasons you haven't seen OG. But in the first tournament, Roshi makes sure he loses so he keeps that grind going. But his whole overall thing eventually is, I do want to protect my loved ones. And we start seeing that with the Piccolo saga when Krillin first dies, right? So we see a lot of that progression going on. But I will say handedly in Z, yes, his progression is not as great because we've already came to the end of his character arc. OG Dragon Ball is like the character arc for Goku, and then we have Snake Way and that because Z is around Gohan and everything. But then we have, the Super Saiyan prophecy that gets fulfilled. That's kind of the end of his arc, and then we get the whole, Gohan isn't a warrior. That's just an addition to his arc, and then everything after that is just Goku being Goku.
For sure. Mm-hmm. Look, I'm gonna agree with everything he's saying. Kenny's a terrible person.
Join our Discord server now and dive into a space where we talk everything. Sports, anime, music, entertainment. We cover it all. And trust us, it gets hectic in there. Got questions, hot takes, theories? Bring them! Share your ideas, thoughts, and be part of the conversation. And hey, if we feature anything you drop in our videos, we'll be sure to shout you out. Our community is growing fast, so don't wait. Tap in now, leave your mark, and enjoy the fun before it gets packed. Share this with your grandma.